Hello everybody, we start today with a new chapter in Maths in Standard 9th ICSE, that is Factorization. Chapter number 4 from ML Agarwal textbook. Factorization is a very important topic. It's easy also, but at the same time it's very important because most of the algebraic part in case of 9th standard or 10th standard, you will be requiring factorization to be done in the sum. So whether it is trigonometry or whether you are doing some kind of even sometime mensuration also, so there will be some or the other calculations which will be requiring factorization to be done. Factorization can be of different kinds. So one could be where you are just having something common between all the terms which are there, or it could be when the common term is between the two terms out of the four terms which are given to you, or it could be like the format of a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b, or even there could be one in which the middle term need to be split into two, which is what we are doing in case of quadratic equations. So overall you can see that there are many types, and that's why what they have done over here, they have segregated each and every sum in a different exercise. But the problem arises when all these sums are clubbed together in the examination. So it's very important for us to identify that what is the method you will be using for that particular sum. Okay, so we'll do with exercise one by one. So the first exercise what we are having is just a simple one in which you are just going to take out common between the terms which are given over there. So that's going to be exercise 4.1. So let's start with exercise 4.1. So we'll take the alternate sum. So each and every sum has got two parts. So we'll take only the first part in each and every sum. So let's start with that. So it will be first one will be 8xy cube plus 12x square y square. That's the sum. So what we do is over here, first of all, we'll take the HCF, that is the lowest, that is the highest common factor between the two terms, that is 8 and 12. So between 8 and 12, you know that the common factor over here is 4. And then with the variables, the easiest thing is to do is take the least degree of that particular variable. So least degree x and x square, the least degree is x, so take out x. Y cube and y square is the least degree, so take that y square. So now you are going to divide this term with this and also this term with this and get the resultant in the bracket over here. So 8 divided by 4 will be 2, x cancel ho jayega, y will be remaining. Over here you will get plus, this will be 3, and then x will be the thing which is remaining. So this is the answer for sum number 1. We move on to sum number 2. So that is 21py square minus 56py. So again the same thing, 21 and 56, you can see 7 is common between the two. P and P is common, y square and y is common, and accordingly here it will be 3y and here will be 8 and nothing is balanced, so it will be 8. So that's the sum number 2. Sum number 3, that is 2 pi r square minus 4 pi r. So that gives you over here 2 is common, so 2, pi is common, so pi, r square and r is the one which is the least, that's why over here. What remains over here is r and what remains over here is 2, so that's the answer is 2 pi r minus 2. We move on to sum number 4, that is 25abc square minus 15a square b square c. So between 25 and 15 you can see 5 is the thing which is common. Between a, b and c you can see a is the least, b is the least and c is the least over here. So that's why a, b and c will be the common thing out here. 25 divided by 5 will be 5. A, b, c hai, sirf c bacha, to c. Here you can see minus 3 and here a is balanced, b is balanced, c is already outside. So accordingly this way. You can see over here that in each and every case, the answer what you are going to get over here, in case of factorization, the answer what you will be getting will be in terms of a bracket multiplied by a monomial, or sometimes one bracket multiplied by another bracket, or one binomial bracket in a binomial and or a trinomial multiplied by each other, So that means the answers in case of factorization will always be in multiplication form. Okay, there won't be something like this plus 2 or plus PQR, nothing like that. There won't be any particular answer where you will be having an addition or subtraction at the end or at the start of that particular question. So either it will be like in all these cases it is like a monomial multiplied by binomial. Okay, all these cases is that way. Okay. Further in the sum, what you'll be doing, you'll be having two binomials to be multiplied, or one binomial and one trinomial multiplied, but it will always be in multiplication. That is basically factorization. When you do factorization of any number, so like for 8, what do you say? 8 will be what? 2 into 2 into 2. So all multiplications are there. Similarly, here also, your factorization means you are converting these variables into multiplication of two or more binomials or trinomials. We now move on to sum number 5. So it is 8x cube minus 6x square plus 10x. So you can see over here between these two, 2 is common, and between all these three, x is the lowest degree. So this is the common factor over here. So what is remaining over here will be 4x square. Over here what will remain will be minus 3x, and here will be plus 5. So this is the resultant answer for question number 5. Next is question number 6. 18p square q square minus 24pq square plus 30p square q. Same way you can see 18, 24 and 30, you can see it's multiples of 6. P is the least and q is the least, so it will be pq, which is going to be common. What will remain here will be 3pq. What will remain here will be 4q, and what will remain here will be 5p. So that's the answer for sum number 6. Sum number 7. That is 15a 2p minus 3q minus 10b 2p minus 3q. So first of all, between 15 and 10, you know that 5 is going to be common. Then this whole bracket and this whole bracket is common. So that's why you will take it as common. Once you take it as common, what is going to remain here will be just 3a, and what will remain here will be equal to 2b. So accordingly, you can see that the answer is going to be 5 multiplied by 2 binomials. So this binomial into this binomial. You can see all the numbers are in multiplication form. There is no addition subtraction between the brackets. Okay, or between any only inside the bracket there will be addition subtraction because it's a binomial or trinomial. So that's why it's okay. But outside the bracket there won't be plus 5 or plus 3 or plus pq. ऐसा कुछ नहीं रहेगा. Sum number 8. That is 6x plus 2y the whole cube plus 8x plus 2y the whole square. So between 6 and 8 you have got 2 as common. Between this and this there is a cube and there is a square, so the square becomes the least over here. So it will be HCF will be x plus 2y the whole square. What is going to remain inside will be 3 into bracket x plus 2y, and over here what will remain is 4. So that's going to be the answer as this point. Okay. Now I'll just check out whether they open the brackets over here or not. This was sum number 8. Yeah, so you need to open the brackets over here. So it will be 2x plus 2y the whole square, 3x plus 6y plus 4. So that's the answer for question number 8. We move on to the question number 9. So question number 9 we have got as 10a 2p plus q the whole cube minus 15 2p plus q the whole square plus 35 2p plus q. So you can see 10, 15, 15b is there. So 15b and 35, you have got 5 common in all of them. So 5 common. In this bracket part, you can see 2p plus q is the least degree, so that is going to be common. What will remain inside over here will be 2a and the bracket 2p plus q, the whole square, and it will be minus 3b 2p plus q and plus 7. So that will be the answer for question number 9. So you can see question number 9, the answer will be in this particular format, that it will be one bracket over here and then this complete bracket like this. So this was question number 9 of exercise 4.1. We now move on to question number 4, exercise 4.2. So in exercise 4.2, we are just going to have the same thing, but only thing is that here you won't be having anything common throughout the equation. It will be common only between 2 terms or 3 terms, and so we will be taking out common from there, and it will be found that once you take out common, there will be a common bracket available in both these terms, which can be taken out common again. So it will be like, पहले एक sum रहेगा जिसको एक solve करने से we will be getting the question something like this. Okay, so let's see the question. We'll get to know what exactly I'm talking about. So we are going to start with exercise 4.2. Same with alternate sums. 4.2, question number 1. It is x square plus xy minus x minus y. So if you take it out, so between these two, see there is nothing common in all of them. But this two, x is common. So if I take out x common, it will be x plus y, which is remaining inside. Between these two, I can take out minus 1 common, so you'll get x plus y over here. Now why did I take minus 1? So that this bracket and this bracket becomes the same. Now you can see that this has become our first exercise का sum. So उसके अंदर क्या होता है, ये दो bracket बाहर निकाला, तो it will be x plus y as one bracket and x minus 1 as the second bracket. So this is sum number 1. Sum number 2, 5xy plus 7y minus 5y square minus 7x. Now you will see that if you take out y common over here, suppose I take a y common over here, it will be 5x plus 7, but I cannot take 5x plus 7 over here because there is no 5x at all. So that means this particular 2 which I have taken to be as common is wrong. I should have taken something else. So what I'll do is I'll take the first and the third one. So it will give me 5xy minus 5y square plus, I'll write over here as qkx, so minus 7x plus 7y. So now I can see that 5y is common here. What will remaining will be x minus y, and over here minus 7 is common here, will be again giving me x minus y. So this gives me x minus y into bracket 5y minus 7 as the resultant answer. You can see now the answers are always in multiplication in such a way that two binomials are multiplied to each other. So the binomial to binomial multiplication kaisa aayega? You will always find that when you multiply this two, actual multiplication if you do of this two, you get the same answer over here. So that's the cross checking अगर करना है तो कर सकते हो. Question number 3, a square b minus ab square plus 3a minus 3b. So here you can see ab is common. So what will remain will be a minus b. Here plus 3 is common. So what will remain will be a minus b. Accordingly, this is nothing but a minus b into bracket ab plus 3. So that gives you the resultant answer. Question number 4. 6xy square minus 3xy minus 10y plus 5. So between these two, you can see common is xy and 3. So it is 3xy common. What will remain will be 2y over here and minus 1 over here. Similarly, if I take out plus 5 common, I'll get over here 2y. Okay, I'll take it minus 5 common. So it will be giving me 2y minus 5. So minus 1. So this gives me 2y minus 1 and 3xy minus 5. So that's the resultant answer. It's question number 4. We now move on to question number 5. One minus a minus b plus ab. So I can take over here 1 common, it will be 1 minus a. Over here minus b common, again it will be 1 minus a. So it will be 1 minus a and 1 minus b. So that's a very simple sum. Question number 5. We move on to question number 6. That is x square plus xy into 1 plus y plus y cube. So since you do not have anything common, so it's better that you multiply this 2 and convert it into 4 terms. So it will be x square plus xy plus xy square plus y cube. Now you can take out common between these two. So you get it as x common. It will be x plus y. Here you will get y square common. You get x plus y. Got it? So here x plus y is common. So that gives you as x plus y bracket x plus y the whole y square. So that is the sum number 6. Okay. Now we move on to sum number 7. It is ab square plus a minus 1 into b minus 1. So this, of course, when you open, it will be b square plus a minus a plus ab minus b minus 1. If you take out common over here, you get over here ab common, you get b plus 1. Here you take minus 1 common, you get b plus 1. Accordingly, it is b plus 1 and ab minus 1 as the resultant answer. We move on to question number 8. It is 5ph minus 10qk plus 2rph minus 4qrk. Between these two, there is only 5 which is common, so you get it as ph minus 2qk. And here you can see that you are getting over here plus 2r which is common. You get again ph minus 2r 2qk. So this and this is same. So that gives you ph minus 2qk and 5 plus 2r. So that's the resultant answer of question number 8. We now move on to question number 9. That is ab into x square plus y square minus xy a square plus b square. So opening the bracket, you get over here ab x square plus aby square minus a square xy minus b square xy. So if I take the common again over here, I'll get the same thing, which is not required because this is two brackets are not going to be the same. So I take this one and this one. So it will be abx square minus a square xy. Now because I want xy over here, so I'll keep it this way only. So plus aby square minus b square xy. Okay. So now we can see that over here you get ax as common. So you get bx minus ay from this two. Here you can see that you can take out over here by common. So you get over here ay minus bx. Now the problem over here is that this has become ay minus bx and this is bx minus by. So here they are not same because here ये प्लस है ये माइनस है यहाँ पे ये माइनस है और ये प्लस है. So what I'll do is that I'll take a minus 1 common. So if I take minus 1 common, so here I'll take out minus over here. So this will become minus and this will become plus. because this into this is nothing but minus into minus is plus AB y square, and this into this is minus B square xy. So now what we'll do is that, so it is, this is nothing but bx minus ay minus by bx minus ay. So now bx minus ay is the common bracket and ax minus by is the second thing with outside. That was sum number 9. We now move on to sum number 10. Okay, sum number 10, that is a cube plus ab 1 minus 2a minus 2b square. So this will give you a cube plus ab minus 2a square b minus 2b square. So that gives you a as common. It will be a square plus b minus 2b common, a square plus b. So that gives you a square plus b, other bracket a minus 2b. So that's the answer for sum number 10. We now take the sum number 11. Sum number 11 is a square b plus ab square minus abc minus b square c plus axy plus bxy. So here you can see that between these two terms ab is common. So this gives you as ab, bracket will be a plus b. Here between these two BC is common, so it is minus BC. Again the bracket is a plus b. Here xy is common, so it is xy. A plus b again is in the bracket. So now you have got a plus b as a common bracket between all the three terms, and the remaining bit will be ab minus bc plus xy. So this gives you the binomial into trinomial kind of a question. Okay, so that was sum number 11. Sum number 11 has got only one part, so we skip one and we take the sum number 13. So sum number 13 we have got over here as x minus 1 minus x minus 1 the whole square plus ax minus a. So again what we will do is that you can see this is x minus a, this is x minus a. Here a common will be x minus a again. So it will be x minus 1 minus x minus 1 the whole square plus a into x minus 1. So you can see x minus 1 is common here, here and here. So that gives me x minus 1 common. So now what is remaining here? Remaining here will be just 1. Remaining here will be x minus 1. Remaining here will be a. So accordingly you just take the brackets, that x minus 1, 1 minus x plus 1 plus a. So that gives you is equals to x minus 1, it is 2 minus x plus a. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's the answer for sum number 13. So in this way you can see that these sums are very easy. You just have to take out common and take out the common bracket in the next step and get the answer in the form of two multiplications of binomials or binomial with trinomial. Okay, so that's the most important part, that your answer should always be in the form of a number with a monomial or monomial with a binomial or monomial with a trinomial or binomial into binomial or binomial into trinomial. Okay, उसी तरह से तुम लोग का आंसर होना चाहिए in factorization. Okay, so this was exercise 4.2. The next exercise is based on the equation that is the identity a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. I think I'll take it in the next video.